I tell you what, guys, Dad's been slacking. It's 2 days in a row. I made it out before him. Hi. You made it out before Dad today, too. If you saw the thumbnail, I'm sure you know what we got going on today. We're waiting for a hay hiker to show up. And it's not here yet, but we got to get feeding. And then we're going to put the double bale spear on the loader. We still got the 3-point on it, the 3-point ball hitch. So we're ready to hook up to the trailer as well. But we'll get feeding. And then hopefully that hay hiker will show up any minute now. What's wrong with you?
You just fell, so I did a remake of your belt.
Where are you going? To your corner? Feeding time. So yesterday we spent the day raking and baling. We got over 200 bales off that piece. Actually, it was almost 300. Jeff's been moving them, so there should be about 200 left out there. So Jeff will be out there with his 7130, and he'll be pulling our normal hay trailer. Dad will be out there with the double bale spear on the 6155R, and he'll be putting bales on our flatbed trailer. And then once that hay hiker shows up, I'll be pulling out with the 7520. So I used to always get out because I'd have to turn the scale face my way, that way I can spread the feed out evenly. But I found out that if I just do this, I can risk my life falling on the PTO, but that way I don't have to get out. Long line at the gas pump today. Hi. So when we were moving bales last with this, I was talking about how Dad had to come up to the shop and work on something, and we've been having a leak. And so he must have got sick of it, and he started tearing it apart, and he saw this O-ring was
crimped.
Yeah.
Pinched.
Well,
Pinched.
I think we've changed a few other O-rings that may or may not have been adding to the amount of liquid coming out. But it looks like Dad definitely found one that was bad. So hopefully switching this will fix it for good, at least for a couple weeks, huh? Dad's heading to the field. He's gonna start moving bales. I'm just waiting for the hay hiker to show up, and then we'll hook that up and get going. I like that Jerry's doing all the work. I didn't realize it'd be this long. That's pretty long.
Yeah.
7 bale, you say?
7 bales, yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll get hooking it up, and we'll get out to the field then. Jerry, you didn't tell me there was some assembly required.
We'd have had one, or we would have had it set up, but we didn't have time to get the thing set up.
Yeah. Well, he slept in apparently.
You slept in?
I think it's still his honeymoon. It was his honeymoon the other day. He had to get home for his anniversary, and I think they're still celebrating. Because he was going to be at my place first thing this morning. We were going to get this ready and then bring it over already. Pretty soon he calls me. I'm running a little late. Should we just bring it over to Sonny's? I'm like, Ryan already offered that, so anyway.
Friends threw a surprise anniversary party for us. A cousin shows up with his family from Washington that I haven't seen for 15 years. This is all on a Wednesday night. I'm like,
sounds like an excuse to me. I don't know.
It is.
We're getting there. We're getting hoses hooked up. We had a few bolts to put in. here she is. She's pretty long, pretty interesting. I haven't looked at it too much yet, but it looks like it tips backwards. And obviously these roll to dump the bales. Gonna have to get the right speed. Here's a sort of stop or sensor or something. Interesting. Never ran one, never really even looked at one. So I got sweat running down my eye hole. It's a nice day. We're ready to go. A short rundown. We got 3 different toggles here, and they all run off hydraulic number 1 and do different things. And so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but once we get rolling, we'll be picking up bales. I'll throw the drone up, and we'll get some sweet video. Just getting to the field. Looks like Dad just emptied off a load, and I can see Jeff out there. He's grabbing a few bales. It's gonna be fun. Say to your fans? We got a lot of hay.
Got a lot of hay, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we should be done here in about 20 minutes, right?
Maybe a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot left. We got it. We'll just leave that one for the other guys.
Yeah, they can figure that one out.
I would imagine picking them up was the easy part. And so now we're gonna dump them off. So we're gonna head to Jeff's, just a mile down the road, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see how bad we can mess things up. We got this rig set up, and we never discussed, the brand or what it is or who you are. So why don't you talk about that a little bit?
TJ with Highline Manufacturing. Highline Manufacturing is based out of Vonda, Saskatchewan, just outside of Saskatoon. The haying business, the haying industry is very competitive, and we feel we've got the highest quality product out on the market. From the square bale movers to the round bale movers to the bale processors, which are kind of our bread and butter, the processors. But it's the quality that's put into the build. It's the design engineers. They understand what it's like to be out here what, you know, the ease of the user interaction has to be quick. It's got to be easy. A lot of times there's multiple users, and you just, everything's got to be as simple as it can, and it's got to be durable. The one thing Highline is always is the durability of the build, the heaviness. I mean, you can look just at specs and comparable products, and the weight alone, it shows you that it's a heavier product.
Cool. So we're running the Highline BM607. I assume the 7 stands for 7 bales. 7 bales,
correct. We have the 607 and then the BM14, which is the 14 bale hauler.
Yep.
Essentially, it's 2 of these units together. So you're going to be able to load from both sides, carry 14 bale.
He's going to drive up the hill. I thought I'd let him do it. I don't want to embarrass myself too bad. It's better he embarrasses himself instead of me, right? So he's going to pull up, I think back in, and we'll see this thing unload. This might be a little tough. We're by no means expert. No. She's a little at an angle, but we'll get her the next time.
Next time it'll be straight.
All right. Messed up. Ooh, yeah. I wrecked that bale.
Really do appreciate you having us out. I mean, this is great to just get out and run this, and like I said, I think I got some more toys.
That sounds great. It was nice meeting you.
All right,
thank you. TJ, he's a good guy. I'll start heading down the road and we'll unload this, and then it's lunchtime. Well, it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna head home, get some lunch. That last load went really well. I did still break 1 bale, but that was definitely my fault. Like all things, it just takes a little getting used to, and it started getting fun at the end there. When you know what you're doing, it's kind of fun. Don't you just love new stuff? Yeah. So while I was eating, Jeff finished up. There was only like 12 or 16 bales left over there. So all that got hauled off today. Before we unhook this thing, which it was a demo, we didn't buy this, I just want to say thank you to TJ for coming out and helping us set it up and use this. And also thank you to Jerry from LJJ Implement who got this all set up for us. If you're at all interested in buying one of these or looking at one or talking about one, I'll put the website to LJJ down in the description, and so you can check that out and you can talk to Jerry. We are gonna haul some manure, as fun as that sounds. We gotta clean up a pen. We got some calves coming here this weekend in a couple days, and so we're gonna clean that white building back there and the pen right next to it, haul it to a piece of grass that we baled up the other day. Thought about unhooking it on the second driveway, that way anytime someone drives by they'll think, oh, the Sonny's bought some new equipment. I decided against it. Here's the worst part of farming. Switching PTO shafts around. Let's watch Brian struggle.
Yeah, because Cole didn't shut the tractor off, so I can't turn it.
It's my fault. Grab some more Outback wrap. We'll get those right and we'll never get it wrong again.
We have 3 and 4.
You gotta use the 3 and 4 somewhere.
Somebody asked the question today, who's Ellie's favorite, human? What do you think?
I think we can, I got an idea. Okay, so you stand on that side of the concrete.
We've done that many times.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this poo. She's gonna run to the poo, and then we call her over at the same time. Okay, ready? Hey, Ellie, ready? Okay, ready? Call her. Ellie, come here, hey, come here, Ellie, hey, come here. Woo! I'd say that's a tie, I don't know. All right, the white building is cleaned out. We just have one other thing that we gotta pick up, and it's that pile of manure. I don't know if that's gonna fit in one load. Man, that was a fun, productive day. And then we got a little turd move, a little cow turd move, so that's nice to get rid of some of that. After harvest, we'll be doing that really hard. We got some big piles of crap that we need to get out of here and get spread across some of our fields. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, of course. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed yourself, and don't forget to comment. I love Dad and I and my mom. We always love reading the comments and replying to them. So thank you all for watching. We're sitting here on the free tractor giveaway tractor. Once we get to 100,000 subscribers, all you gotta do is subscribe to enter. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. So there was a tree branch on top of a fence, and I tried getting rid of it, and it broke, and then I basically punched myself in the face with a tree.
I think it's better. It's an improvement.
It's an improvement.